and what's wrong, what is good and what is evil. Use these opportunities, but you must be prepared. And here in St. Margaret and Mary, we need catechists. Become one. Because when you become one, you're going to learn more. You're going to get more out of it. You will be more prepared. Volunteer to RCIA. And there is a lot of other activities. So attend to those activities. Lastly, the Word. Remember, they tried to silence God, Jesus. Word is very powerful, right? The Word was with God, and God was the Word. Words have meaning. We humans have the gift of language, yet we are losing the language. We are losing the words. Words are beginning to mean nothing. Just a few weeks ago, the state doesn't mean the state anymore. Marriage has to be redefined. How could you redefine marriage? I just read one of the definitions of marriage, like marriage is a condition. It's just like a sickness now. And what's going to happen? They're going to redefine it when people are going to say, okay, well, we want to get married with 2 or 3 people. What about marriage with another animal because I love my animal? Where do we end? We're losing the Word. The problem is that we are not standing with the Word. Jesus is the Word. And when we lose the language, this becomes the Tower of Babel. Recognize the effect of the demon. And lastly, how many of you have been perturbed and upset with the gift of this president from Bolivia, who is an open socialist, communist, who gave the Pope the hammer and the sickle, and Jesus was crucified on the hammer and the sickle? How many of you have been perturbed, upset because of that? Raise your hands. So I suppose here, you don't know what I'm talking about, right? You know, have you been upset about that? You're not. Okay, that's fine. You might have to, huh? But do not let your heart be troubled. And maybe you know the lady that's not upset is right. Do not let your hearts be troubled. Because that's another way that the demons start entering into our souls. If you think about the most heinous, horrible sign, could be the swastika, could be the hammer and the sickle, could be even a bucket of urine where they put the crucifix few years ago in Washington. And you ask Jesus to come here, he would say, crucify me there. Because I have the power to change it. I have the power to make it holy. Because Jesus has won the battle. Jesus is the Lord. The battle is won. Amen.